Hello and welcome to the Starters Minded podcast with me, Grainger. Welcome back. We all know this podcast is about procrastination, and that's what I've done. I haven't done this podcast in, according to YouTube, a month. I think it's been longer. I thought it'd been 8 weeks, maybe a month. So we're here, and this is a special. I'll tell you why I haven't done it. Just haven't done it, mate. I've just been busy. Still in a callback to a previous episode, I still don't know what camera to look at. I don't know if you like the new sort of angle I'm mucking about with a gooseneck camera holder. It was so boring, such a boring start. Anyway, happy Easter. This is an Easter special. I'm wearing like a nice colourful jumper. And we're going to learn about Easter, because I don't know about Easter apart from you just eat eggs or something. So anyway, but first of all, we'll say what I've been up to in the past month to 8 weeks. What have you been up to? Write down there what you've been up to. What you've been doing. Have you missed the podcast? Probably not. Thanks anyway if you're listening or watching. This will be on all podcast platforms and YouTube as well. What have I done? I think I rejoined the gym. Not rejoined, but just went. Like, I've been a member of the gym and did not go. Couldn't be bothered. Was too busy with gigs and stuff, so I didn't go. And then me and my brother, it's like a cool bonding thing that me and my brother do, because he lives not too far away from me. And so we started back up at the gym, and the first time back, man, it's just brutal. You're just like, you think that your body sort of knows. Like, right, we know what to do now. You did the treadmill and you did like sets on that thing. The way that my gym is those machines face like the walkway, so it's even more brutal because people are just walking past, like physically fit people, not me. Like, I'm not that. I'm a little weed of a human being. So like, so you have to do that. Make it look like you're not bothered. I'm absolutely fine with this. And it's not even like I'm lifting like weight. It's just like this diary, just. And then I'll twiddle the thing so that it looks like I'm adding an extra 2.5 kilos on, but I'm not. I'm just making sure my wrist isn't broken from the actual exertion of the. I do this every day, bro. I do this every fucking day, mate. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. I've seen motivational visions. I've seen motivational visions. I saw a vision of a motivational speaker. I've seen motivational videos on YouTube. I know, no pain, no gain. Shred it all year round, bro. Shred it all. But inside I'm knackered. I like the treadmill. I think that's because I started with running, so that now that I'm kind of alright with that. But that first time back, and our gym is brutal because after you finish, you have to walk downstairs. There should be a lift. Why is there not a lift? If you're watching this, Edinburgh Council, you own my gym. Put a lift in, because like my brother said, it's just cruel. Like, if you do like the leg machine, there's one that I tried coming back to the gym, and it's like a corrugated iron like plate thing, like a ramp kind of almost, and then I don't know how to like. So that's it, and you lie in it like that. So your legs are there. That's the plate. That's your legs, and then you sort of get that like push back, I think, off it. Either I'm doing it wrong and I'm on one of those like gym fails videos, but like you add weight to that and then you have to push yourself back. It's a nightmare. What is that for? Like, what am I working up to with that? Just jumping higher. Like, I don't know why I'm doing that. So I like the treadmill because I started running. I haven't done a road run in ages. I like the treadmill because sometimes there'll sometimes be someone on one next to you, and then you can subtly try and listen to music and like peer at what they're doing and hope that you're doing like a faster thing in like that competitive bullshit way. And then like when they slow down, you speed up even though I'm fucking knackered, mate. I am knackered. Jesus Christ. But I look like I'm doing a wee bit extra. And then you have to go downstairs. So you do that leg weird platform jump thing, and one of those where you lift like a yoga mat with your legs. Lift a yoga mat with your legs backwards and then one to do it forwards. and then do the chesty boy. And you have to walk downstairs. It's just cruel. My brother said quite rightly, and I agreed with him, there should be like a flume. You just go down a slide, like a cooling tube out, land in the car park in like a ball pit or something like that, or like just a puddle. Just a puddle, I don't know. It's brutal though. So yeah, back to the gym. What else have I done? Loads and loads of gigs, loads of really cool gigs. Recently I did, if you're familiar with the mighty Larry Dean, who is a phenomenal comedian, he's been on Live at the Apollo and stuff. He asked me to do his Edinburgh tour date, which was incredible fun. We did that at the Edinburgh stand, so thank you to anyone who came to see him. You wouldn't have come to see me because you wouldn't have known I was on. I didn't know I was on until like before the gig, obviously. I'm not going to know I'm on after the gig. By the way, you were on at that gig. Oh shit, I was well late. So thanks for that. I also got to do another Kevin Bridges and Friends gig at Glasgow at the Glee. Again, thank you very much to Kevin and to all at Off the Curb and at Glee. That was one of my favourite gigs I've ever done. It was amazing. Paul McCaffrey was on, Mick Ferry was on, and Kevin was on, and I was on in the middle, and it was such fun. It's just one of those gigs that you do where afterwards you kind of get in the bus home or the train home or just walking from the bus around the corner to the flat, and you're like, Jesus, I can't believe that just happened on a Wednesday night. That's like a proper pinch me thing. And yeah, it went really well. The audience was class. It sells out within seconds, those gigs. So if you see if you're on like a mailing list for the Glee or the Stand or something, and you see a Kevin Bridges and Friends, get tickets whenever you can, because you'll see some next level stand-up comedy by just like the best in the business. And I'm very, very grateful that they asked me to do the gig too. It was amazing fun. So I did that one. And another reason why I haven't done this is because I've been doing like admin of other stuff, like the Fringe. The goddamn Edinburgh Fringe is happening this year. And I decided to do it again. So I'm doing a show, and I hope tickets might be on sale this week when you're watching this. I'm going to try and turn this podcast around really quick, so hopefully they'll be on sale. I want to say next week, but it also doesn't matter when you might watch this in 2 years. Thanks for coming to my Fringe show. You were a great audience member. You were not heckly in any way, and you were well behaved. What a laugh we had that day. But hey, Edinburgh Fringe. No, so it should be on sale. And so I'm with I'll give you some of the deets. I'm with the Stand Comedy Club, the Mighty Stand Comedy Club, one of the best comedy clubs in the world. I'm going to be there at Stand 2, which is right next to the comedy club itself on York Place, at 6:40 every night. And the show is going to be called Robin Time. And the reason for that is because the show's about procrastination. So right, the little backstory. So I was all set to go for the Fringe in 2020, and then I thought the show would be about procrastination, so it'll be about putting things off, much like this podcast is. How there's episodes on hangovers and episodes on whatever else I've done episodes on. There's like 40 of them. Look in the back catalogue on Spotify, you'll see each one's got like a topic that I try and learn about. So this one's going to be Easter, but we're doing this catch-up bit. Yeah, so the show was going to be about, like, I'd go to like a karate class or a yoga class or a spin class, or like go rock climbing or so, something like that. Do like a silence retreat, and then it would evolve into stand-up material, and I'd do that in 2020 at the show, following my 2019 smash hit debut Dog Complex, which if you went and you're watching this or listening to this, like, thank you so much for coming. That was my debut. I was terrified that no one would come, and we ended up doing really well. Anyway, thank you for that. And that was at the Stand too. So it was going to be about that. The show was going to be called Procrasti-Nation. It was going to be about, why am I putting things off? I'm in my 30s. I say 30s. I'm 33 now. Of course, if you say in the 30s, that's someone who's 38 who can't quite like hack the fact that he's 38 and almost 40. Like, you say you're in your 30s, and the back 9 of it, don't you? The tail end of 30s, you say, I'm still in my 30s actually, but I'm 33, so I'm in my early 30s. I'm over 30, but under 34. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it was going to be about that. Then what happened? COVID happened. You're sat there going, fucking no COVID happened. I've done 17 Zoom quizzes in the past 2 years, and I hate my auntie. I hate my cousin, because they don't do the quiz the way that we do the quiz, and it's our week to do the quiz, so fuck them, right? So I know we've all been hit by COVID. Hopefully everyone's safe and sound. So yes, couldn't do the Fringe show, so that's why I set up the podcast. So I thought, right, well, I'll just learn something every episode, and we'll put them out weekly. Well, that didn't happen. And then that'll be that. So that was going to be it. I forgot the point. I think I've got adult ADHD. I don't know. Probably not. I'm just scatterbrained. Yeah, so that was going to be the point, but then COVID put a stop to that. So we did the podcast, and now we're back up and running in 2022. So yes, so the show is still about procrastination is the point. So it's still going to be about time, about seizing the day, about seizing the time that you're given, about being grateful for having time and using it wisely is what the show is going to be about. And it's going to be very funny and daft and silly, and there's going to be loads of stories, and I'm going to try and put in some more embarrassing stories from my childhood and things like that. And so anyway, I was thinking up phrases and stuff that to do with time, like time flies and stuff, and I asked my mum, and my mum started doing that lovely classic mum thing. Shout out Nettie Grainger, you're a legend. I love you. And she just started like messaging me on Messenger, like, what about this? Like, time waits for no man, or whatever was it? The thief of time and things like this. And then all of a sudden, you know how your phone goes like, and it just shows you like the start, and it was just Robin time, and then like 2 spaces and a question mark, because Nettie does not believe in grammar. So, and I just started laughing. I was like, that is a ridiculous title. We can't be calling it Robin time. I thought of like happy to be here. Time flies, as in time flies when you're having fun. The show will be fun, so time will fly. You won't think that's an hour. You'll think that's 15 minutes with a wee boy. What fun we had. And then I just started laughing, and then I spoke to comedian friends of mine, all amazing comedians, and they said, I like Robin time. And then I spoke to my girlfriend, she liked it because mum had come up with it. I spoke to my girlfriend's parents, like, my mum called it this is a silly title, isn't it? And they went, oh, we actually like Robin time, so playing words, Robin time, stealing time, etc. And I went, oh, so it is. Didn't even clock that, even though my mum then later told me I was in stealing time, like I'm not. She should do the show, not me. Got Nettie time. So then I just thought, yeah, it'll make my mum happy. Let's do that. And she was dead happy. So it's going to be called Robin time. It's going to be at 6:40 every day from the 3rd of August to the 28th of August. And it's going to be loads of fun, and tickets should be on sale when this podcast is out. Well, obviously when it's out, but hopefully by the time it's out or whatever. So I'll put a link down there, like when I can or whatever. I'll be on social media, like get me at Robin Grainger comedian, at Robin_Grainger on Instagram. I'm going to be spamming everyone and stuff. So anyway, the whole past 2 weeks has been admin for that, because you have to write it out, like all the blurbs and stuff, and order your advertising and get flyer design sorted, which I've seen a first draft of. I've seen a first draft of my flyer. Chef's kiss. It looks beautiful. So it's going to be loads of fun. Anyway, that's why I've been busy. I'm just gigging loads and loads, trying out new material, like kind of every gig that I can, so that I can get the ball rolling, get the Easter egg rolling down the hill, so to speak. So anyway, so that's what I've been up to. I hope you've been well, and stuff like that. Right, let's learn about Easter, because I don't know anything about Easter, so I wrote some notes. So Lent is what it's about. It's a 40-day fast, the end of a 40-day fast, where you're supposed to give something up, like cigarettes or going to the gym or recording a podcast, which I've done. I've actually just, this last 40 days of no content for me has just been a big Easter thing, really. Like I just gave up showing off in the podcasting realm for a month. That's all that's been. So anyway, yeah, it's a 40-day fast. Where you give up something. You use like chocolate. For most people give up like takeaways or chocolate or sweets or something, and then at the end you go mental on eggs and chocolate and stuff like that. Named after the Anglo-Saxon goddess Istra. It's got to be Istra, doesn't it? Istra, who is apparently the goddess of fertility, and that's why you get eggs, kind of a gross, it's a symbol of fertility, the egg. Like, I thought it was to do with a rock rolling away from Jesus's tomb, but apparently it's pre-Christian Germany and it's a pagan goddess, so that would be why they did it first. They're just like, no, it's about, I'm not going to do a German accent, it's about fertility. It's about fertility, not about Christian stuff. Yeah, because Christian stuff isn't there, right? I can't read my own handwriting. Here's a fun fact. So it's going to be littered with Christian stuff, this little bit, but it's also some wee fun facts just peppered in there. 76% of Americans think that the ears of the Easter bunny should be eaten first. What's that got to do with fucking anything? Like, why? Just eat the thing. It's just chocolate. Oh my God, eat the ears first, Roy. I'm doing that, Sandra. Like, why are you doing that? Nest of colourful... oh, this was funny. So the Easter bunny apparently used to lay, this is the quote, used to lay a nest of colourful, today chocolate egg. Like, of course it's chocolate. Today chocolate. It's not going to be meat eggs, is it? Ham. Right, the Easter bunny used to rock up and just shit out some ham eggs. Like, not happening. Not going to be tasty, is it? So, of course, it shouldn't say today chocolate. It should be real chocolate, because rabbits don't even lay it. It's not even like rabbits lay eggs so that then you can go, today chocolate eggs. But yesterday, rabbit eggs. Like, rabbits don't come from eggs, I don't think. They come from the sky, don't they? They fall out of trees. And then are born. Don't Google that. Again, fun fact, here we go. So we'll do this one. This is quite a serious. Orthodox churches dye eggs red to represent Christ's blood. Now, that's pretty grim, but it's a tradition, isn't it? It's just, I prefer a colourful egg that is just like a mini egg rather than blood red. It kind of makes it a bit more serious, doesn't it? Like, enjoy your chocolate, but remember, this is blood. Like, fair enough. Fun fact, in Germany, it is illegal to dance on Good Friday. What are these? I've been to Germany and it's a beautiful place. Went to Berlin, it's an awesome place. Apparently you get a 10,000 euro fine if you dance on Good Friday. What if you get a job on a Friday? You just come out, well done, you start, again, I'm not going to do a German accent, well done, you start on Monday, and you skip out, you're in Berlin, the sunshine, someone's just walking past the bottle shop guys just opened a little Berliner wheat beer for them, and they're just skipping out. It's a very quick beer from the job interview. Well done, you've got the job. Cool, I'm off to get steaming. Like, it wouldn't be that fast, would it? You'd see someone with a bottle was the point, and you're just, yes, I got the job. I got the job. Wait. Dance police come. This is really serious, guys. Are you dancing? Yeah, I just got a job. Like, I need the money, struggling to pay rent, COVID, stuff like that. I got a job, I got a motherfucking job. J-O-B, I got a motherfucking J-O-B. I'll be 10,000 euros. Well, I haven't even signed the contract. I think that's like my yearly rate. That's like an annual per annum, 12,000 euros per annum. How am I going to pay rent? You should have thought of that, shouldn't you? Before you started disco dancing your way out of that cafe. Just dancing and crying and giving away. I don't know why. It's meant to be a Good Friday, isn't it? That's a good thing to do, is to dance. You're having a good time. No one dances upset, do they? No one's ever just at a funeral. It's a good thing, so it should be done on Good Friday. I don't know why they're fining. That's a steep fine for dancing. The idiots in charge of our country just got done for having a party, and they just got charged 50 quid. Richest people in the world. Fuck the Tories. Anyway, that was a tangent. Yeah, it's illegal to dance. Let's find out why, because that's... Why is illegal dance? Maybe it's not solemn enough, because I suppose you're supposed to be remembering. The licensing law, 1974, Article 72, states that designated nightclubs must not allow people to dance or provide music on Good Friday. Close the nightclub. Don't just have a silent... Yeah, great. I mean, it's a bit ominous because there's nothing going on. We're all just stood here. DJ looks bored. He's just here like, I can't play anything because it'll send an ambience out there. I wanna scream, reach for the lasers. Whoop, 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 whoop. I can't do it. Why am I here? It's not even plugged in. These decks not even plugged in because what's the point? I turn the smoke machine off. It'll just send people loopy. They'll be, no one wants to get fined. Under the legislation, a designated nightclub refers to a place of entertainment which was mainly used for the purpose of providing music and dancing. It's a dance club. Like, just close it on Good Friday. The day is referred to as God's Freitag, which translates into God's Friday. Comedic theatre. So you can't even do a gig. Comedic theatre performances and public dancing are illegal. One good thing would come out of that fucking silent disco that is in Edinburgh. There's a silent disco at the Tron, like off the Royal Mile. There's a square where they all meet and they all put on headphones and they all just dance. I don't know if I saw any yesterday. I was gigging last night at the Mighty Monkey Barrel, which will make no sense to you given when this comes out. It won't be last night, will it? But on Good Friday in 2020, I did a gig and it was phenomenal. The lineup was class. Thanks for having me. So I did a comedic theatre performance on Good Friday. I'm a badass. You better hit like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment just saying badass. Grainger's dangerous. He's Graingerous, right? No laughing or dancing in Germany. Why is it just Germany? They're a lovely, lovely place, lovely people. Take this shit serious. Like, it's alright to take traditions and stuff serious, but protests to overturn the dancing ban have grown in recent years, but without success. Well, you can't get anyone going for it, can you? You can't. What do we want? You can't do that. What do we want? You can't do that. You're still dancing. You're still dancing. What do we want? You might as well just a WhatsApp group. Just set up a WhatsApp group and just, what do we want? Bill is typing. Oh, come on, Bill. Just, he's obviously deleted it because he's still typing. To be able to dance. The dance guy emoji. When do we want it? Bill is typing. Come on, Bill. Sometime soon, musical notes. There's no point in this. Leave the chat. Leave the chat. Report Bill. It's taking too long. We need to get this ban lifted. I need to just cut a rug. Those caught breaking restrictions face being fined, although these rules are not always well enforced. Because, yeah, why would you? What if you got a job interview? You're like, what if you're getting married? I guess you just wouldn't get married on Good Friday. Can we have a wedding dance? We've got a DJ, the guy from the nightclub. Pack it up, mate. Pack it up. Pack it up. Bill's coming. He's a laugh. Traditional German name Bill there. Probably is actually Willem. In Bermuda, kites, often handmade, are flown on Good Friday to symbolise the cross that Jesus died on, as well as his ascension into heaven. This custom dates back to the 19th century. That's quite nice. Do that. Don't do the no dancing. You should be able to dance whenever you want, I say. Churches in countries such as Belgium and Mexico are draped in black on Good Friday in memory of Jesus' suffering on the cross. The day is solemn and a general air of sadness is felt in many towns and villages. I'm looking at a laptop, by the way. I'm not just being pensive. There's a laptop here. You can see there's a laptop there. It's not just me just thinking to the side. Many Christians in Poland fast on dry bread and roasted potatoes. It's chip sandwich. Say that. Make it more fun. Make it more fun. Do you know what I mean? Don't make it more solemn by saying dry bread. Put some butter on it. Butter your bread, fry the potatoes. That cool sizzle. And yeah, I've had egg decorating is also part of the Easter preparations in Poland and many other countries. Yeah, chip butty, mate. Chip butty. Perfect Easter treat. Fasting. The Catholic Church observes fasting and abstinence to commemorate their belief in Christ's sacrifice. Touched on that. What else have I got? Oh, during medieval times. I bet you're wondering, that's all well and good, Grainger, the no dancing thing, but what about medieval times? So during medieval times, a priest would throw an egg, and whoever was holding the egg when the clock struck 12 won the egg. I'm reading notes. I'm not just being like, just remembering and looking down. Like, I know I'm to look there, but I can't because the book, otherwise it'd be like that. That's an alright tradition. You win an egg if you're catching it, kind of musical statue style. But what if it's at ages before 12? If you start at 8 and you just kind of catch this egg from a priest? Life is strange. And obviously it all started from Good Friday, which again doesn't seem good. No wonder it all kicked off. Last Supper. Jesus takes all his mates out for a meal and then says, one of you's going to betray me, whoever I give this bread to. And he gives it to Judas. So right then, I'm not being daft or anything, but just arrest Judas there. He shouldn't be, he's eating the bread and he's gone, wait a minute. As soon as Judas took the bread, Satan entered him. So right then and there, when he gets all evil, because it's an evil thing to do, dob in your mate, they should have been like, right, it's him. I gave him the bread. Arrest him. He's been dancing as well. The Last Supper, he also said, I will never again drink this fruit of the vine, which means like the wine. Dreadful choice of wine. Yeah, he did him in, Judas. Judas did him in, didn't he? For 30 bits of silver. Not that much. Apparently he was going to arrest whoever... The Romans were to arrest whoever he kissed in like this crowded bit, and then they know that was Jesus, and then they took him away. But imagine someone had ran up to him before he was going to kiss Jesus and was like, "Hey, Judas, mate, hey, I know I want to dance as well. We couldn't dance the other day, so I'm going out dancing tomorrow. Kiss him, just be nice." And then he goes, "Oh, what? Why am I getting arrested? I did not dance. I did not fucking dance." But that didn't happen. And apparently he was sentenced to crucifixion because he claimed to be God's son. It's like, I'm God's son. And they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Take him away. No, but I am, though. Whatever, mate. You dance your way that way. And then, I didn't know this, the execution site was called the Place of the Skull, which, I mean, if you're going to have an execution site, call it that. Apparently there was a day before, I was reading, this is all from Wikipedia, so it could all be nonsense. That's what Wikipedia is, isn't it? Because anyone can edit it. If you search my name, greatest comedian ever, edited very recently by me. There was a day before all this called Spa Wednesday, which sounds alright, doesn't it? Sounds like a sort of Groupon deal. Welcome to Spa Wednesday. Sounds like a Knit Is On voucher, doesn't it? It's Spa Wednesday. You won 2 tickets for you and your loved one to go to Spa Wednesday. Taking the sights, the castle, and shout out the Stand Comedy Club. And it kind of was a spa, because apparently they were having dinner or whatever, and there was a lady there, I think called Margaret, write in the comments. I'm probably wrong about all of this. Like, I'm learning as we're all learning. There's a lady there who oiled Jesus's feet with oils. So it kind of was a spa. Is that where the term spa came from? I didn't look it up. You look it up. You tell me. You do some work. I've taken weeks off. You do some work. Which I don't know if I'd like. Our dog licks my girlfriend's feet. Like sometimes when we're having dinner. And she doesn't like it. It's a weird thing for a dog to do. Let alone if you're having your dinner and a lady's there putting oil on your feet. You just be like, oh, I'm trying to eat my macaroni cheese here. Margaret, please stop putting oil of ole on my feet. It's very nice of you and all. And I know I'm the son of God. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to show you that I am in a couple of days. But for now, please just stop oiling up my feet. Like, let these puppies breathe. So there we go. That was Easter. And then, of course, Judas told on him. Judas clyped on him, to use the Doric phrase, clype. If you're a bit of a clype, you're a telltale. So Judas clyped on him. It was him, I'll kiss him. It was him, take him away, I saw him dancing. They take him away, crucify him. And they like wrap him up, put him in a tomb, in a cave, put a boulder over, which I think is a bit extra, to be honest. I think that's a bit much to be doing. Like, you've tortured a man. You've let him be on a cross for hours, and he's died. And then you've gone, yeah, but let's just seal it off. Like, come on, that's extra. And then a couple of days later, someone went to checking him. The stone was away, and they were like, he's risen, like he said he was going to do. And then he was alive again, still kicking about. And then he was like, see, I told, who do I have to tell? Whose Easter egg do I have to eat now? To let you all know that I'm the Son of God. Because I quite clearly am. Look what I've done. Look, water, wine, mate. Bit of fish, bit of bread. Tons of the shit. I am the Lord. Amen. Yeah, right. So that's what I learned about Easter. Some personal things about Easter. I just asked my girlfriend there, I was like, did you ever do like an Easter egg hunt? And she did one. Her mum used to hide eggs in the garden. She said, even into adulthood, which is a lovely, lovely thing, isn't it? That's a lovely thing. I never had to do that. Not that anyone has to do that. I never did that. But what I used to do was, I was weird when I was little, especially with food. I would never really eat. Like, I would eat a bit and then I'd like run around the room. My mum would have to be like, no, stay and eat that. And I'd eat like a chip and like 3 peas and then run around the room. It's maybe why it's so lithe and slender, but also problem eater, really, that is, isn't it? Because you should just sit, eat your dinner, 3 meals a day, hearty food, be like that. But not everyone is like that, and not everyone has to be. But yeah, what I used to do with my Easter eggs was I wouldn't eat them. I'd like save them. I'd like get all my eggs, and then like a week later or something, I'd just like gorge myself on the eggs. Just be like, egg. Just eat loads of eggs. Once, I just said this to my girlfriend, that once I set up a tent. This is weird. I set up my tent in my garden, like a couple of weeks after Easter, I think it was. Just set it all up, ground mat, all the get that pole thing in, get the pegs in. Oh, ones went pinging, oh, get that. Get it all in, all the first sip, there's all dead flies in it. Second sip, there's sand from like last time we went camping 3 years ago. Right, I get all that out. Put that, got in, took in my eggs in a carrier bag, zipped all 2 zips, and then total blackout zip. Like, so I'm fully in the tent. I don't even think the top, you know, that top bit where the thing hangs down and you can kind of see out a bit, but it's like gauzy. I think I closed that off. There's little pockets and thing inside the tent. I think I just put eggs in there everywhere, like cream eggs in there, and then the big one, the big Malteser one, and big like Mars bar one, Smarties one, whatever, and all the extras that you get with it, hid them around the tent. I just sat in the tent and just ate. Just then, I can imagine my mum and dad. Imagine my dad mowing, like a lot of like around me, going, "This is no son of mine." Like weeding, my mum picking up dog shit and getting rid of that from the garden, and me just like, if you didn't think it was weird, like, I'm weird. And my girlfriend just said through there, that's kind of psychopath behaviour. You not think so? And I thought, well, now I do. Like, because who does that? The Easter lunatic. The boy who sat in a tent and ate his eggs alone. He didn't share and he wasn't shared to. He just sat and he ate his eggs all on his own until he was ill instead of just eating like a normal person. But, you know, everyone eats a cream egg differently according to the advert, and I eat all my eggs at once. I did it with Halloween stuff as well. Like, I'd save it like a little squirrel. Like, just save treats. And then I'd go to like a little treat bit, like away, and just eat stuff. Eat Haribo and eat Smarties and monkey nuts, although you hate the monkey nuts that you get. And it's just old people give you that, don't they? Give you an apple on Halloween. Like, fuck off, Irene. I don't want an apple. No, Moira, I don't want a bag of monkey nuts. Please. I want chocolate and sweets so that I can store it and then wait for 6 weeks from now and dig a hole in my garden and sit in the hole and eat it, covered in turf, like a little weird boy. Anyway, that's my kind of Easterness done out the way. Right, this is, you've been lovely for sticking by it. But let's get to why we're here. So, last podcast I ate the bomb. I ate loads of hot sauce. It'll be in the link. I don't know which side. Somewhere there'll be a link. I'll put a link at the bottom, or like in that. When this video ends, you'll be able to watch that one. And it's me eating loads of hot sauce. And I ate the bomb hot sauce, which was brutal. And I had to do a gig after. And I have to do a gig after this too. Right. So since I did that, loads of people liked the video. And thank you very much for watching and for laughing at my utter agony at that hot sauce challenge that I made myself do. So loads of people have been giving me suggestions, and thank you so much for getting in touch via like all social media. Get me, you know, add all the stuff on social media. All the links will be below. And someone gave me like chili chocolate to try, but I thought I'd try something different. I thought I'd go the other way. I thought I'd go sour, right? Sour. And I bought, it's over there. I bought these. I bought Toxic Waste, right? Shout out to Toxic Waste. Not a sponsor, just big fan. I bought them thinking, right, that's a classic, isn't it? That's the classic sour thing. Like, it's got a dangerous. It's like, it's called Toxic Waste. You know what I mean? That's not gonna be fun, is it? No one ever has like nuclear crisps and thinks, that'll be a subtle flavour. Right, it's going to be bad. But then I did some Googling, and there's something worse apparently. So I ordered them off the internet, and they're called Barnett's Mega Sour. I mean, they've got a warning for kickoff. Extremely sour. Now that can be flippant. That could be, extremely sour. Oh, you're in for a shocker of a time. Oh, that's just marketing. That's just advertising. But then I just was telling my girlfriend there, and I said, I'm going to do this. Apologies if you hear any screaming. And this is on the back. If you can see that. It says, caution, excessive consumption within a brief time period may cause temporary mouth and or stomach irritation. So, you know, I'm not looking forward to this, because I don't really like sour stuff anyway, like Tang Fastics. Like, my girlfriend loves Tang Fastics. I'll eat them, but I'll go, I wish they were normal Haribo. I like sweet, not sour. So we're going to try one of these, and they're meant to be the sourest boys. Sourest boys? They're the sourest boys in the neighbourhood. They're meant to be the sourest sweets that you can get, right? So there's one. Like, I'm already worried, and I've got lukewarm tea as like a chaser. I've got a gig after this. And this is what the internet's for, isn't it? This is what you want to see. So let's see how we do. Barnett's. Shout out Barnett's Mega Sour Fruits. And the terrifying caution. Oh! There wasn't even a build-up. There was no time. I thought I'd be able to chat through it. But it wasn't even like, I thought there was sugar on the outside. Good Lord. I don't know what to do. what to talk about. It's not ending. It's not ending. When does it end? It's still sour. Holy shit. So like my my mouth feels fucked, quite frankly. Like it feels like there's different. Yeah, I don't know. It's got a palate, upper lower palate. It feels like someone's put in ones, but they're made of like sandpaper now. The sourness has gone from the outside. What the fuck's on the inside? Is it bad on the inside? Is it bad on the inside? It's like weird stuff on the inside. Holy shit. I'm crying. Oh, don't put it in your eyes. Don't put it. I did this with the hot sauce, didn't I? Put that in my eyes. What will Robin put in his eyes next? Sour dust. Holy shit. How many can you have? I hear that. I feel like someone's just used like a scraper for wallpaper and just... Ow. Here, should we try one more? So what was that, an orange one? Surely the green one's going to be like sour apple. So we'll try that. Cleanse my palate first. Fucking... What an idiot. Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds like a laugh. Stop giving me suggestions, but give me suggestions. Jesus. Right, I'll do another one and then we'll leave it there. Right. Bon appetit. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. Come and see me at a gig sometime and buy tickets to my fringe show, Robin Time, at the Stand Comedy Club when they become available. Thank you very much. That one is just sour. That one is way worse. Why are these legal? Jesus. That one's... Jesus. Oh, go away, man. Go away. Holy shit. I'm sweating. Is it sweet or meant to make you sweat? Sweets are not meant to make you sweat. Why would you sweat? It's not even hot. It's like, oh man, it's like, imagine you cut an apple. Imagine you cut an apple with a knife and then you just ate the knife. That's it. It hurts everywhere. For some reason my eyebrows hurt. Why? Why do you make these Barnetts? Who are these for? Right, it's done. Sour bit's done. Holy shit, right. Jesus Christ. Apt for me to be taking the Lord's name in vain. Apologies. But that was so sour. That, you would eat toxic waste for a laugh after that. Oh my days. Apologies for the noise. ASMR fans, call back to 9 episodes ago. You'll love that. 9 episodes ago I said ASMR. Hopefully you get a kick out of that noise, because oh my god, my tongue's already gone. Right. Thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on social media at Robin Grainger Comedian on Facebook. At Robin Grainger on Twitter and TikTok. At Robin_Grainger on Instagram. Starts Monday with Robin Grainger on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of new episodes. I will be better with it in terms of consistency. I've just been dead busy. So thanks for putting up with that. And yeah, hopefully see you at a gig sometime. Buy tickets to my show Robin Time when it's on sale. Have a good day wherever you are. Happy Easter. Happy Ramadan if you're doing that, because it's about halfway through Ramadan. So yeah, happy Ramadan, happy Easter, happy Lent. Eat loads of Easter eggs. Enjoy yourself. We'll see you next time on the Starts Monday podcast with me, Robin Grainger. Thank you. Bye.